Good morning. If I can have your attention here in the media center, we are joined now by Kyle Larson, driver of the number 42 Target Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. Kyle, welcome to Pocono. Yeah, you've had some success here with finding speed. Talk about what you're going to expect coming out of this race today.
Yeah, Pocono has kind of turned into a track where I like coming to, and seem to be always pretty quick whenever we come here. I got my first pole last year, and this weekend I feel like we're pretty good. We were second quick in practice yesterday, second quick on the 20-lap average to Harvick. So hoping for good things today. I know it always changes in the race. There's been a lot of times where we've been really fast in practice, and then kind of aren't quite as good in the race, but hopefully today's a little different, and we can have a good run, and just try and carry on our momentum from last week and get a good finish today.
Yesterday it was really cloudy here. Today, sun is shining, bright and sunny. How's that going to change the track conditions as you get out in this really unique course?
Yeah, so most of the time it was cloudy, and at the end of happy hour yesterday, the sun kind of popped out for the last 15, 20 minutes, and you could definitely see lap times fall off, and our car started driving a little bit worse. I think a lot of people are dealing with the same things we were, but just got to stay on top of it. I'm sure we'll have to make quite a bit of some adjustments throughout the race to keep up with the sun, since we haven't really practiced with much of it. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Cool. We're going to open the floor up to questions, so raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. We'll start here with Mike, and we'll go to Joseph.
Mike Hembry, USA Today. I probably don't have to remind you that Felix made certain promises about you guys at the start of the season. Things were going to happen. You've had good runs, but how do you feel about where you are now this part of the year compared to what you might have expected?
Well, we're definitely not where we expected. I think that's kind of obvious for everybody to see. We haven't run quite as good as we did, last year. I feel like we've had speed most weeks, just haven't, finished where we've kind of ran most of the race. So we got to get better at that. But yeah, Felix guaranteed a win for both of us, I think, and make the chase. So me and Jamie both have some work to do. But I feel like our teams are getting better. Jamie's team executes pretty good. We just need to get better at that. So we're getting better. Last week I thought we executed really well, and hopefully we can do that each and every week now.
Okay, we're going to go to Joseph, then to Bill, and then to this fun young man over here.
You're coming off your first top 5 of the year at Dover. What are you missing to get to victory lane? And secondly, is being a dad making you have a different mentality on the racetrack?
No. I think to get into victory lane, we just got to find a little bit more speed, and then, like I said earlier, we got to have to execute better. I think, like I said, I think we're getting closer. Just still have some work to do, but it was nice to get that good run last week, and hopefully carry some momentum into the rest of the year.
Bill Fleischman, Philly Daily News. How concerned are you about the bump over here in the tunnel turn, and do you think it's going to affect the racing?
So the first day we were here, I thought the bump was really, really bad, but fun. And then yesterday we got our car better there, so I get through the tunnel turn really good now. That's probably my best corner. I feel like the bumps don't quite affect me nearly, not even close to as bad as they did the first day. So I don't know if they've gotten better as we've been running on them, or if we've just gotten our car that much better. But I feel like we get through the bumps pretty good, and I think it's gonna make the racing a little bit better, because if the guy in front of you messes up a little bit and hits the bumps wrong, it'll allow you to be able to pass them a little bit easier. So it's added some character. We'll just have to wait and see if that bump gets worse as the year goes on, and maybe they'll have to make some changes to it.
We'll go over here and then back to RJ and up here.
John Bryant from the Focus. I was going to ask Bill's question, but what's your favorite turn here at Pocono now that you've been here 2 years? I mean, which one do you get through the quickest?
I think I get through the tunnel turn the quickest, but I like turn 1 here because you can carry a lot of speed into the corner. It's got a lot of grip, so you can carry a lot of speed down in there, and then as soon as you get to the bottom, you can pretty much go wide open. So that corner's fun. Tunnel turn's really fun. Turn 3 is really tricky for me. I still haven't quite figured that corner out yet because it's really flat, so it's easy to get loose in while you downshift, and then as you start picking up the throttle, it's easy to get a big push, and so it's kind of hard to get through that corner. But turns 1 and 2, I feel like I'm pretty good at.
We've got a follow up here from John.
All right, question for you then. Where do you start slowing down to get into the pits? Are you through turn 3, or are you starting to brake, coming into 3?
No, it's towards the exit of 3 because pit road's kind of a long, turn 3 is a long corner, and then pit road's even further around the corner. So you can run a normal turn 3 until the exit, then you have to start lifting, and then you'll get to your pit road speed before the line.
Okay, we're going to go to RJ, up to Chris, and then we'll finish up here with Mike.
Good morning, Kyle. RJ Kraft, NASCAR.com. The driver council has been a big topic the past week or so. Can you offer your perspective as being the youngest member of that, and also shed some light on what was discussed from your end?
Oh, I'm not going to shed light on what was discussed, but I think it was a good, successful meeting. I know everybody in that room and everybody in the garage wants to make the sport better, and that's pretty much what that meeting was about. So I thought it went good. I'm sure we'll have more meetings and hopefully try to make the sport better than it is right now.
Chris?
Kitchfest.com. Kyle, Pocono this weekend, Michigan, Sonoma, then Daytona. Some pretty unique tracks, some pretty different types of tracks. Where do you feel like you guys have the best shot to maybe get your first win of your career and obviously solidify you into the chase?
Well, hopefully any of them, but I think Pocono is somewhere I ran good last year, so maybe there. And then both Michigan races last year, I thought we had a chance to win. Well, the second one, had I not sped on pit road, or the first one, had I not sped on pit road, I think it would have cycled out where I would have been in front of Jimmy. And then the second Michigan, we had probably our best car, I thought, and got into a pit road incident there with Junior and hurt our car and then ended up blowing our right front. So I hope we have that same speed going back there next week because that's the track where I really enjoy running, and hopefully can hopefully just get a win anywhere. I don't really care where it comes, but here or Michigan will be good ones.
Okay, we'll finish up here with Mike.
For a young driver, you race at a lot of different places. There's occasional talk about Sprint Cup going elsewhere, Iowa, wherever. Are there places where you'd like to see the Cup Series go that we don't race now?
Ooh, well, I haven't really thought about it much. Iowa would be a good one. I think road courses are exciting for us as drivers and also fans. I think if we could have, 1 or 2 more road course races throughout the schedule, maybe one in the chase, that'd be good and exciting and good for the sport. I don't know. I don't want to see Sprint Cup cars on a dirt track, but as much as I like dirt, but yeah, I don't know.
Does this mean you're really looking forward to Sonoma here in a couple of weeks if you're asking for more road courses?
Yeah, I like Sonoma, and it's close to home too, so I get to go out there after Michigan, for a couple weeks really, and yeah, that's gonna be a fun trip because I'm gonna go back to race a go-kart where I ran growing up, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then yeah, Sonoma's a fun track. It wears out pretty quick, and it's just exciting.
Good. Well, Kyle, hopefully we see you back in here later today, and thank you again for joining us.
Yep, thank you guys.